Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight's broadcast, we're going to bring you the Paxton Lady Cats versus the Walton Braves. Joining tonight on JockJive.com is Jake Taylor and my dad, Gil Taylor. We're back together again for the first time in about 2 months.
Amen, brother. Amen. We were going to do it the other night, but you weren't feeling well. You had to go home. So, Keith McMillan filled in for us, and he did a great job, and we appreciate Keith so much. You're going to do the play-by-play, Jake, so let's get this thing kicked off.
You got the play-by-play. You got the book.
Oh, my goodness. Okay, well, we're going to have a jump ball to start with, and it went errant, so we're going to do it again. Glad you're with us. This is the Lady Cats against the Walton Lady Braves. And here we go. The tip does indeed go to Paxton. Good job there, Lady Cats, getting the open tip off. This is Haley Bryan with it, going over to the left. Going to try to go to the left. She does to Cameron Brazil. Goes back around the top of the key. Peyton Perry with it now. Over in the corner to Genesis Long. Genesis going to dribble back, give it back to Peyton Perry. Back to Bryan, inside to Brazil, and a turnover. And here come the Lady Braves. So, Jake, that's not a good start as a turnover, which we have seen time after time, not only with the girls but the guys as well this year.
Yeah, definitely not what you're drawing up the first possession.
Well, you'd like to get at least an easy layup or something. There's a shot from the Braves, and that's number 20, Williams, throwing it in for two on the nice little 12-foot jumper. Haley Bryan brings it across the timeline. She'll go over to the left along the baseline. Brazil back to the top of the key, over to Genesis Long for a three. Genesis misses the shot. Down with the rebound is Williams for the Braves. We're going to have a foul called on, I guess that's on Brazil.
Yeah, there was no contact either. That was a great steal by Brazil. Brazil actually stuck in behind her and swiped away. I don't know what he saw, but there's definitely no contact.
Well, the crowd didn't think there was either. So, well, here comes the Braves, still there from Peyton Perry. She brings it down into the front court now.
Good job by Kayla Dixon stopping the basketball.
Yeah, Kayla's done a really good job since she's become a starter here this year. Over to Genesis Long in the corner. Back outside, top to Peyton Perry. Peyton looks for three. Here's Haley Bryan now trying to shoot the three. Misses, gets a rebound, comes right back to her. Genesis Long with the three now. She sinks it. So the Bobcats take the lead, 3-2, 6:21 remaining in the first quarter. Good ball movement right there, Jake, from the Bobcats. Long three outside, missed. Kayla Dixon down with the rebound. Passes it out to Bryan. Bryan brings it across the timeline now. Gives it up. Over in the corner now to Brazil. Brazil going to try to three. Didn't draw any iron. Down with the rebound. Genesis Long gives it up to Kayla Dixon. Kayla puts it up one, gets her own rebound, comes back down, puts it back up, makes it, and gets fouled. So she'll go to the line and shoot a free throw.
Yeah, great job, Kayla Dixon down there. Done it on the defensive end by boxing out really well, and there she does the same.
Yeah, that's been one of her strong suits as far as I'm concerned is on the boards. She makes that one. So the Bobcats take a 4-point lead. There's Danley with it. Goes inside to, that's number 25. That's Collinsworth, and Collinsworth looks like, I don't know what the call was there. I guess they thought that she got a piece of the ball and it went out of bounds, so the ball, Walton will get it under their basket. Collinsworth with it. Knocks it. Kayla Dixon just giving her fits. Top of the key now, Graham. Moves to her right with it. Back over to Danley. Back over to Graham. Now we're going to have a foul called inside. That foul is on Dixon. First Bobcat foul, second Bobcat foul.
Yeah, I got one on Cameron and one on Kayla.
Yeah. Collinsworth makes the front end.
Walton very confident in their free throw shooting capabilities. Got everybody back.
Oh, they do, don't they? And the second one. That's a little unusual this early in the ball game. Nothing here really at stake, That's
right.
I guess they're thinking we're gonna run on them, Jake. So they want to make sure they stop the fast break. Well, getting moved around a little bit. Outside to Peyton Perry. She's going to shoot the three up and nothing but net. Peyton Perry with the three. Good shooting there from Peyton.
Yeah, I watched her warm up earlier today. She was knocking down everything.
There's a nice little jumper there from from Graham. Little stop and jump.
Well, I have not been putting a score up on the scoreboard here.
That's okay. I've been giving. Back outside to Brian. Brian thought about shooting it. Goes inside. It looks like Brian might have knocked it out. Walton knows, so that's another turnover. Walton will get it down along the baseline. And here's Graham, and we're going to have a foul. Not a very smart foul from Brazil. And that's 2 on Brazil already, but that's not really unusual for Brazil. She plays very aggressive.
And she's going to get substituted. We're going to see Maddie Barnum come in the ball game for
Graham with the ball, and now it's inside to Williams, and Williams is going to get fouled by Peyton Perry. So the officials just calling everything right here early, it looks like.
There's one guy. One guy is the one blowing all the whistles.
And you're right, Jake. Maddie Varnum does come in.
But, I mean, I'm not to say much, but he was here last week, and he almost threw me out of the gymnasium.
Is that the one that almost threw you out? Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Ooh. Going to have a little travel call there from the end line. Turnover Braves. Walton making probably that's about 2 turnovers for them, I do believe. Here comes Haley Bryan with it, across the timeline. Going to go to the right, back over to Peyton Perry, over to Maddie. Back to Haley. Haley will make the three. So good job from the Paxton Bobcats shooting, and we'll be right back after this word. Hopefully it'll work.
Car goes on the blink or is on the brink of a blink. Wouldn't you rather trust your vehicle to someone who not only knows the ropes but remembers when it was braided? Royce Johnston and Rick Whitmire at Florella Auto Service have more than 6 decades of combined experience in the automotive industry, meaning if there's a problem, they'll solve the problem pronto, whether foreign or domestic, car or truck. Plus they have the diagnostic scans to pinpoint electrical problems, and there's 24-hour wrecker service. Florella Auto Service, 1 block from downtown on 6th Street. Call 858-3180.
Well, we're back live after the intermission. 4 minutes remaining, and Bobcats up 12-6. Walton with the ball. Inside, outside now. Long distance shoot off the number 22 there. Danley hits nothing but the glass. Looks like somehow or another went out of bounds. Paxton will get it on the end line.
There's Genesis Long was fighting another Lady Brave underneath, and the Lady Brave actually had knocked it out.
Okay. That's why I have you here, to keep an eye on things. Well, there is a turnover. Another Paxton turnover. You can eliminate turnovers and shoot free throws. You can win. But
I'll tell you what, Lady Cats have really been plagued by a lot of turnovers this year.
Well, and again, so is the guys too. I mean, the other night was a prime example against Laurel Hill. It was turnovers and lack of free throws. We made 50% of free throws against Laurel Hill the other night. Haley Bryant going inside. She gets fouled, misses the shot, but she'll go to the line. She didn't give up on it. She was being challenged there by Collinsworth, much taller. Misses the front.
A shout out to Kurt Norris out there listening to us.
Oh, yeah, there's our
got a text
faithful
line while I
listener.
go. I can't wait for him to come into town and be able to meet him face to face. Appreciate you out there listening to us, my friend.
Yeah, Kurt's retiring pretty soon from what I understand, Jake. So trying to sell the house up there in coal country. Don't blame him for that. There's a nice outside shot, a long three from Graham. Brings it 13-9 now. Too bad we don't have video for you. We're working on that, however, Kurt. Genesis Long with the long distance shot. She misses. Graham with it now. She's going to try to go inside. Graham pull up again. Missed the shot, however. The same shot she just made. Haley Bryan with it. She goes over to Genesis. Back to Bryan. Over to Perry. Perry another three, and way off target this time from Perry.
Not quite sure what that was.
That was what we call a brick. Yeah, she doesn't usually miss that far. Walton with it, going inside now. And we're going to have a travel called. That's Sinclair in the ball game now, number 4.
.44 or number 4?
No, number 4.
Number 4.
Yeah. But you're right. Brunson's in the ball game now, too, number 44. Over to Maddie. Maddie will draw the foul as she tries to work the baseline. So Maddie will draw that foul. It'll be Paxton ball on the end line, brings it in. Now's Perry with it. Perry going to work inside, does work inside, so Perry draws the foul. So that's something you kind of want to do right now, is to try to draw those fouls, get them in foul trouble if you can early.
Man, it's 14 fouls apiece now with 1:53 left in the first quarter.
First is in. Misses on the second. Ball getting knocked around a little bit. Brace come down with it. Here's Graham bringing it up court. Graham with it now. That was Williams bringing it up court. Graham almost throws it over to Sinclair. Almost throws it away. Up from Graham, miss. Rebound Braves, back up, miss. Down with it, Bobcats. Haley Bryan across midcourt. Gives it up to Genesis. Genesis over to Perry. Perry over in the corner to Maddie. Back across. Genesis Long going to try to go inside with it. Does. Misses on the little jumper. Long shot there from Williams on a miss. Got the rebound, but I think she fell down on the end line. That was a Bobcat, so it will be Walton's ball.
Ashland Hall, Michaela King checking into the ball game.
See, there was no foul call there, and there was definitely contact. And there's contact again. Foul will be on Haley Bryan. We've got Ashland Hall in the ball game now. And as Jake said, Michaela King. Michaela King. Missed Collinsworth did on the first one. Makes the back end of it. Well, less than a minute remaining in the first quarter. Way over in the corner to Michaela King. Michaela is getting mugged over there, but no call. Over in the corner to Haley Bryan. Haley will get fouled on the floor.
Well, if this fouling keeps up, there's going to be a lot of foul trouble. We may end up with 3-on-3.
It could be Brunson with the foul there. Both teams with 5 fouls now, so the next foul will go to a 1-and-1 situation after the first quarter.
Well, actually, 2 more fouls. Yeah,
on the seventh foul. Yeah. Used to be 5.
Yeah.
Genesis Long with the rebound, does not get it to go on the return trip up to the basket. Long distance shot out of bounds by the Braves. So Paxton will get it. Haley Bryan being pressured a little bit as she gets it across midcourt. Goes now to her right, back to her left, trying to get somebody open. Somebody needs to get open for her. Knocked out of bounds by a Brave. That's one of the issues I've seen this year, Jake, is the girls just not coming to meet the basketball.
Oh, no,
absolutely. Just standing back flat-footed.
Yeah. And Haley's got to dribble her head up, too. She had P in the corner. Peyton Perry was wide open on the wing for a 3-point attempt.
Peyton just kind of throws it up there at the buzzer, doesn't do anything but draw a little iron. Well, that'll do it for the first quarter. 14-10, all Bobcats so far. We'll be back after this word.
At Florella Health and Rehabilitation, our mission is in our name. After an accident, injury, or surgery, we provide a wide range of therapy to help people regain mobility, care for themselves, and remaster daily living skills, which allows them to return home sooner. No need to travel long distances either. Florella Health and Rehabilitation is close to home. If you need physical, speech, or occupational therapy, come back home to Florella Health and Rehabilitation.
Are looking to buy or sell property, a business, or a brand new home in South Alabama or Northwest Florida, then contact Merrifield Pilcher Realty. With over 60 years of combined real estate experience, the professional team of realtors at Merrifield Pilcher Realty is ready to go to work for you. Call today at 850-892-9650.
All right, well, we're back. Second quarter of action. Walton with a basketball. Graham goes to the right. Now this is number 32 working it there to the left. That's Battle in the ballgame for the first time. And we'll have a 3-second violation on the Braves. So the Paxton Bobcats get it back. Here's Peyton Perry to the left. Michaela Kane now over in the corner to the right side to Haley. Perry with it again. Perry going to take a look. Perry's going to almost get an opportunity to shoot it. Back over in the corner. Nice steal there from Battle, or I think that's Battle. And a steal by the Lady Bobcats. Peyton Perry with a 3, and she makes it. So that's at least 3 threes from Peyton tonight. That the opportunity to make threes has really changed the complexity of this game, hasn't it?
It sure has.
Shot there, bounces off the glass into the hands of Kaylor Dixon. Peyton with another opportunity to make a 3. Misses this time. Graham almost gets a handle on it, gets away from her, and she ends up kicking it out of bounds. Thrown into Bryan, back over now to Genesis Long, now to Peyton Perry. Peyton going to have another chance at a 3, and I thought that one was going to fall. Rebound comes back into Genesis. Haley Bryan with it. Way over in the corner to Peyton Perry. Inside now to Kaylor Dixon, and a great job left-handed. Little left-handed. I think they were anticipating the right hand going up, so good job and good smart basketball there from Kaylor Dixon with the left hand, Jake.
Oh, really good move.
Kayla Dixon with a rebound right there. So what a difference it is when she's out of the ballgame versus when she's in. Whoa, almost picked off there by Collinsworth. Haley Bryan with a shot, misses.
Back up.
And we're back up. We're having some sound problems a little bit. Down rebound, Michaela Kane now.
Kurt, if you could text me out there and let me know that we're still on and you can still hear us, I sure would appreciate it, sir.
Haley Bryan going from the left. Now she's going back to the right. Gives it up to Perry. Perry to Genesis Long. Long trying to go inside. Back outside to Perry. Perry going to try the three once more with a miss on the shot. Off the hands of the Braves. So it will be the Lady Cats ball under the Lady Cat goal. Well, we're going to have a timeout. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll just hang with you for a few seconds. Got a ball game right after this one. The guys play. Walton boys and kind of become somewhat of a rivalry.
It has. We played each other the last 2 or 3 years. We've had four contests each year.
Yeah.
Because we talk about the preseason we play, then 2 regular season games, and we met them in the Cats for Cancer last few years. So it has been a rather wild rivalry, which, hey, they're 25 minutes up the road.
Yeah.
So, and we came across last year. I think we won all 4 matchups last year. And then this year I think we split, or they won 2, we won 1 this year, I think.
Yeah,
so.
Something like that.
And they're a very athletic team, so we do have our hands full. And we are back up and going.
Well, that's good news. Thank you, Kurt, for that. We appreciate that. Kurt, our new producer. We'll make him our new producer, right? Genesis Long with a 3. Well, I guess they gave her a 2. Foot on the line, I guess. But we'll take it, 21-13, 4:30 remaining in the first half. It's good steal there from Peyton Perry. Peyton going to take it in, going to go in pretty much uncontested. Lays it in for a couple. Williams to Collinsworth, or excuse me, that would be Danley with a miss. Knocked out of bounds by the Cats. Battle going to get a breather here for the Braves. All brought in. Collinsworth with it. Collinsworth gets it blocked. Genesis Long, I think, blocked that one. Good clean block. Genesis, and it goes out of bounds off the Braves, and Genesis turns around, brings it in. Now Haley Bryan comes up court with it, gets it across midcourt. Over to Maddie. Back to Bryan. Bryan going to try to go inside. Has it stripped by Graham. Way over in the corner. Good shot there from Danley. A long 3 off the fingertips of Danley. Hey, Bryant. Genesis Long now with it. Genesis is going to take the little short jumper. Misses. Here's Williams with it. Gives it up to Johnson, and Johnson makes a little jumper. Maddie's not quite able, Varnum not quite able to get that one to drop. She drives nicely, and that one's going to almost come out of bounds right here in front of us off the Braves. Williams with it. To Danley. Danley tries to go inside with it. Nice steal there from Perry. Here comes Bryan, gives it up to Perry. Good job, unselfish there from Bryan. She could have possibly gone in and laid it up, but Perry standing there, and she just bounce passes to her. And Perry drops it in. Going to have a foul called on Graham on the rebound. Long rebounds the ball and gets fouled.
That's the first foul called in a while because of the end of the first quarter was 5 apiece. And that is just now the 6th foul.
Wow.
That's the first foul that's almost in this whole quarter. Quite unusual.
Yeah, especially the way it started.
Yeah.
Genesis Long over in the corner. Back to Bryan. Perry going to try to drive inside. Kaylor Dixon with it now. Kaylor will try to lay it up but gets fouled. Almost gets it to fall, so she's going to go to the line and shoot 2. Also puts the Cats in the bonus. Kaylor rolls that first one in, gets a Bobcat roll.
She's got an unorthodox delivery.
Yes, she does. It's kind of like a throw.
Yeah.
Whatever works.
Mm-hmm.
Misses the back end. Here comes Graham with it. Way over in the corner. Nice shot there again from Johnson for another 3. So Johnson making her presence known. 26-21 your score. Haley Bryan going inside with it. Almost gets it to go, and she will get fouled and go to the line, I think, and shoot a couple, or at least 1 and 1. Finally, the officials realize that it's a 1-and-1 situation. I guess the foul occurred on the floor.
I thought she was shooting anyway.
I did. I didn't see the. I don't see the confusion there. Yeah. Haley does drop that one in. And makes the second. Good foul shooting there from Haley. 28-21, 7-point lead now for the Lady Cats. There's Graham. Danley going to have a kick violation there. I didn't see the contact. I saw the attempt, but I didn't see the contact. Inside there, Hall. Oh, Hall looks like blocks it, but she'll get called for the foul. So yeah, Coach Norris, and I got to agree with Coach Norris. I didn't really see the contact right there. It looked like a good clean block.
There wasn't
two tall
any
players.
contact.
2 tall players. But as you said, this official that almost threw you out of the ball.
Yeah, that's it.
It's hard to keep your mouth. And, you know, if you or I never officiate, it might be a little easier for us to sit here and watch what we have to watch from time to time.
Absolutely. But when you know what it is out there, you know, it's kind of hard to sit back and bite your tongue.
Yeah, it is. And it's not an easy job, really. No. If you're in position, I'm not going to argue very much. But when you're standing way out here and make that call.
Yeah. Well, turnover by our Lady Cats, and quickly the Braves bring it across half court.
Here's Graham with it now. Graham gives it back over to Danley. It does go inside to Brunson. Brunson with the missed shot. Hall almost with the rebound. Brunson back up with it. She comes down with it, shoots it, misses. Down with the rebound, Genesis Long for the Cats. So we're going to try to work one shot here with less than 12 seconds to go. Bryan going to have to move, though. Yes, she does. She goes inside, gets it over to Long, back to Bryan. We're going to have a shot here as we do get it off in time, I think, but it doesn't fall. So that will do it for the first half as the Lady Cats lead this one over the Walton Lady Girl Braves, ever what you want to call them, 28-22, and we will be back after word from our sponsors during halftime. Gil Taylor, Jake Taylor, this is Jock Jive.
Since 2007, Cancer Freeze has raised tens of thousands of dollars for those suffering from this disease. On the first Saturday in February, 6 more recipients will be blessed by your generosity. Don't miss Cancer Freeze 2018 on the shores of Lake Jackson.
At CCB, we know we're not superheroes. Superheroes have powers. We give other people powers. Superheroes fly. We help you take off. Superheroes leap tall buildings. We help you make the leap. Actually, empowering local businesses makes our whole community super. Get the power and flexibility that only a local community bank can lend. Business banking with CCB Community Bank. Being the bank of empowerment makes us your bank of choice.
When your car goes on the blink or is on the brink of a blink, wouldn't you rather trust your vehicle to someone who not only knows the ropes but remembers when it was braided? Royce Johnston and Rick Whitmire at Florella Auto Service have more than 6 decades of combined experience in the automotive industry, meaning if there's a problem, they'll solve the problem pronto, whether foreign or domestic, car or truck. Plus, they have the diagnostic scans to pinpoint electrical problems. And there's 24-hour wrecker service. Florella Auto Service, 1 block from downtown on 6th Street. Call 858-3180. At
Florella Health and Rehabilitation, our mission is in our name. After an accident, injury, or surgery, we provide a wide range of therapy to help people regain mobility, care for themselves, and remaster daily living skills, which allows them to return home sooner. No need to travel long distances either. Florella Health and Rehabilitation is close to home. If you need physical, speech, or occupational therapy, come back home to Florella Health and Rehabilitation.
If you are looking to buy or sell property, a business, or a brand new home in South Alabama or Northwest Florida, then contact Merrifield Pilcher Realty. With over 60 years of combined real estate experience, the professional team of realtors at Merrifield Pilcher Realty is ready to go to work for you. Call today at 850-892-9650. Since 2007, Cancer Freeze has raised tens of thousands of dollars for those suffering from this disease. On the first Saturday in February, 6 more recipients will be blessed by your generosity. Don't miss Cancer Freeze 2018 on the shores of Lake Jackson.
At CCB, we know we're not superheroes. Superheroes have powers. We give other people powers. Superheroes fly. We help you take off. Superheroes leap tall buildings. We help you make the leap. Actually, empowering local businesses makes our whole community super. Get the power and flexibility that only a local community bank can lend. Business banking with CCB Community Bank. Being the bank of empowerment makes us your bank of choice.
When your car goes on the blink or is on the brink of a blink, wouldn't you rather trust your vehicle to someone who not only knows the ropes but remembers when it was braided? Royce Johnston and Rick Whitmire at Florella Auto Service have more than 6 decades of combined experience in the automotive industry, meaning if there's a problem, they'll solve the problem pronto, whether foreign or domestic, car or truck. Plus, they have the diagnostic scans to pinpoint electrical problems. And there's 24-hour wrecker service. Florella Auto Service, 1 block from downtown on 6th Street. Call 858-3180. At
Florella Health and Rehabilitation, our mission is in our name. After an accident, injury, or surgery, we provide a wide range of therapy to help people regain mobility, care for themselves, and remaster daily living skills, which allows them to return home sooner. No need to travel long distances either. Florella Health and Rehabilitation is close to home. If you need physical, speech, or occupational therapy, come back home to Florella Health and Rehabilitation.
If you are looking to buy or sell property, a business, or a brand new home in South Alabama or Northwest Florida, then contact Merrifield Pilcher Realty. With over 60 years of combined real estate experience, the professional team of realtors at Merrifield Pilcher Realty is ready to go to work for you. Call today at 850-892-9650. Since 2007, Cancer Freeze has raised tens of thousands of dollars for those suffering from this disease. On the first Saturday in February, 6 more recipients will be blessed by your generosity. Don't miss Cancer Freeze 2018 on the shores of Lake Jackson.
At CCB, we know we're not superheroes. Superheroes have powers. We give other people powers. Superheroes fly. We help you take off. Superheroes leap tall buildings. We help you make the leap. Actually, empowering local businesses makes our whole community super. Get the power and flexibility that only a local community bank can lend. Business banking with CCB Community Bank. Being the bank of empowerment makes us your bank of choice.
When your car goes on the blink or is on the brink of a blink, wouldn't you rather trust your vehicle to someone who not only knows the ropes but remembers when it was braided? Royce Johnston and Rick Whitmire at Florella Auto Service have more than 6 decades of combined experience in the automotive industry, meaning if there's a problem, they'll solve the problem pronto, whether foreign or domestic, car or truck. Plus, they have the diagnostic scans to pinpoint electrical problems. And there's 24-hour wrecker service. Florella Auto Service, 1 block from downtown on 6th Street. Call 858-3180.
At Florella Health and Rehabilitation, our mission is in our name. After an accident, injury, or surgery, we provide a wide range of therapy to help people regain mobility, care for themselves, and remaster daily living skills, which allows them to return home sooner. No need to travel long distances either. Florella Health and Rehabilitation is close to home. If you need physical, speech, or occupational therapy, come back home to Florella Health and Rehabilitation.
If you are looking to buy or sell property, a business, or a brand new home in South Alabama or Northwest Florida, then contact Merrifield Pilcher Realty. With over 60 years of combined real estate experience, the professional team of realtors at Merrifield Pilcher Realty is ready to go to work for you. Call today at 850-892-9650. Since 2007, Cancer Freeze has raised tens of thousands of dollars for those suffering from this disease. On the first Saturday in February, 6 more recipients will be blessed by your generosity. Don't miss Cancer Freeze 2018 on the shores of Lake Jackson.
At CCB, we know we're not superheroes. Superheroes have powers. We give other people powers. Superheroes fly. We help you take off. Superheroes leap tall buildings. We help you make the leap. Actually, empowering local businesses makes our whole community super. Get the power and flexibility that only a local community bank can lend. Business banking with CCB Community Bank. Being the bank of empowerment makes us your bank of choice.
When your car goes on the blink or is on the brink of a blink, wouldn't you rather trust your vehicle to someone who not only knows the ropes but remembers when it was braided? Royce Johnston and Rick Whitmire at Florella Auto Service have more than 6 decades of combined experience in the automotive industry, meaning if there's a problem, they'll solve the problem pronto, whether foreign or domestic, car or truck. Plus, they have the diagnostic scans to pinpoint electrical problems. And there's 24-hour wrecker service. Florella Auto Service, 1 block from downtown on 6th Street. Call 858-3180.
At Florella Health and Rehabilitation, our mission is in our name. After an accident, injury, or surgery, we provide a wide range of therapy to help people regain mobility, care for themselves, and remaster daily living skills, which allows them to return home sooner. No need to travel long distances either. Florella Health and Rehabilitation is close to home. If you need physical, speech, or occupational therapy, come back home to Florella Health and Rehabilitation.
If you are looking to buy or sell property, a business, or a brand new home in South Alabama or Northwest Florida, then contact Merrifield Pilcher Realty. With over 60 years of combined real estate experience, the professional team of realtors at Merrifield Pilcher Realty is ready to go to work for you. Call
Walton will end up getting the ball back on the arrow. Graham with a long three, misses. Down with the rebound, knocked away there by Haley Bryan. Paxton comes away with it. Paxton playing a little pass back and forth between Perry and Bryant. Over now in the corner. Back up to the top. Peyton Perry with it, gets it back inside. Kaylor Dixon gets it now back out to Genesis Long, who's going to shoot, misses the opportunity to make a two, pretty much uncontested. Misses the shot. Rebound by the Braves. Inside. Good shot there from Collinsworth. Nice pass inside. Good bounce pass inside. And Collinsworth just kind of a little jump layup.
Now, once was a 10-point lead. Has evaporated down to 8 now.
Two.
Down 8, reduced by 8.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
a 2-point lead now.
Yep. Over the corner to Brazil. Let's see if Brazil make it. Nope, Brazil can't make it. Rebound Collinsworth. Graham brings it up court. Chance to tie it up. Misses. Down with a rebound, Kaylor Dixon. We're going to have Graham just running over Haley Bryan. We're going to have a timeout call by Coach Norris. Probably a good timeout, but down or up by 2. We'll be back in a moment.
car goes on the blink or is on the brink of a blink. Wouldn't you rather trust your vehicle to someone who not only knows the ropes but remembers when it was braided? Royce Johnston and Rick Whitmire at Florella Auto Service have more than 6 decades of combined experience in the automotive industry, meaning if there's a problem, they'll solve the problem pronto, whether foreign or domestic, car or truck. Plus, they have the diagnostic scans to pinpoint electrical problems. And there's 24-hour wrecker service. Florella Auto Service, 1 block from downtown on 6th Street. Call 858-3180. Car goes on the blink or is on the brink of a blink. Wouldn't you rather trust your vehicle to someone who not only knows the ropes but remembers when it was braided? Royce Johnston and Rick Whitmire.
Here comes Haley Bryan around inside to Dixon. Dixon can't quite get it in the zone. She's going to kick it back out, and it gets out to Haley Bryan, and Bryan attempts to run around the top of the key to get in. She'll get pushed, so it'll be a foul called against the Braves. Ball's just off the fingertips on the turnover. So the Lady Braves get it back. Walton trying to go inside with it. Can't quite do it. Paxton picks it off. Haley Bryan with it over on the left side. Another turnover, but a steal by Brazil. Brazil gives it up to Haley Bryan, so that could have been a costly turnover. Here is Kayla Dixon trying to go inside, and she throws it away.
Kayla's got to go up with that.
Absolutely.
Take one dribble and lay it on in.
She's going to get fouled, or either she's going to make it, one or the other, and or both. So I think that's what Coach Norris is telling her now. Go up with it.
You worked that hard to get the ball.
Yeah, really.
Go ahead and finish it off. Reward yourself.
Well, the Braves with it. Inside to Johnson. Johnson gets fouled, so she'll go to the line for a couple. Bobcats holding on to that 2-point lead. Just over 4.5 minutes remaining in the third period. Johnson does miss the first one. Does miss the second one, so Bobcats dodging a little bullet, so to speak, there. Inside to Kaylor Dixon. Kaylor will get fouled, and that's what you got to do. Nice pass inside there from Peyton Perry to Kaylor.
And as we said, you go to the hoop, you're going to get fouled, or at least make the shot, get fouled. You're going to get rewarded.
Yeah. Kaylor drops the first one. It's a lot easier to shoot from that free throw line uncontested than it is inside that paint when there's 4 or 5 players standing around. Kaylor misses the second. We rebound there. Good job there. And there once again, Kaylor gets the ball back. Genesis Long with the rebound, passes it inside to Kaylor. And once again, Kaylor try to go up with it, and she gets fouled. Kaylor way off the mark on the first one. She didn't even hit the goal, did she, Jake?
Mm-hmm.
Misses the second one. Here comes Williams with it. Right side of the key. Collinsworth with it. Haley Bryan can't control it and dribbles it out of bounds. Was she pushed a little bit?
Yeah, she was pushed a lot.
Collinsworth loses it. Kaylor Dixon, I think, knocks it away. Inside to Peyton Perry. I thought Peyton got away with a little travel there, Jake. A little extra step, but hey, we'll take it. She lays it in nicely from the left side of the goal. It's a 5-point lead now as the Paxton Lady Cats bringing the lead back a little bit. Kaylor Dixon. I didn't see a foul there either. That was looked like a pretty good block to me.
Yeah,
up high, up tall.
He anticipates,
and he was way behind the action there.
22. And they called the foul on Cameron Brazil, and wasn't even Kaylor Dixon is not who they called the foul on.
Well, that's a good thing, I guess. Well, no, because that puts 3 on Cameron.
Yeah.
Kaylor has a couple of fouls, I think. Well, just one? Okay. Back into that one is made by Collinsworth. 4-point lead. Haley Bryan dribbling it around, and it does get knocked away as Haley tries to bounce past it, but kind of looked like that Johnson might have got a finger on it, I guess. Haley with it going to the left. It's back to the top of the key. Genesis long. There's Perry trying to go inside. Almost rolls it in. Doesn't quite get it, however. Round rebounding there is the Braves. Way outside shot. Rebound there from Williams. Williams gets it over in the corner. Going to have a takeaway there by the Bobcats. We're going to have Haley Bryan going inside. Haley will get fouled, and she'll go to the line and shoot a couple.
And Haley Bryan not quite playing quite as aggressive as she usually does. I don't know what it is tonight, but she's struggling a little bit.
Just a little, I agree. Makes that free throw, however.
She usually comes out with a little bit more tenacity than she's playing with tonight.
Yeah. And makes the second one. Good defense there. Williams with it inside off the hands. Well, actually, let's see. It's going to be. I thought he motioned to. To give it to
it looked like it went off Paxton, then Braves, but apparently it just Paxton missed
he
the
pointed,
Braves.
and he pointed that way as well.
So we thought. Now he says it's also their ball again.
Well, I thought that went off the toes of a Paxton player.
Yeah, okay. Saying off the fingertips, you're saying off the toes, so one or the other got to be true.
Oh, my, good inside move there from Williams as she gets free. Get the pass inbounds to her, and she lays it off the glass for two. You know, one thing, Jake, that I think that just from my vision here is that Genesis Long should get more involved going inside with the basketball.
Yeah, well, I agree.
She's got the height and the athleticism to draw fouls and or to make layups, but she doesn't seem to do that. I mean, that's just my observation. Because we've watched Genesis for a long time.
Yeah, she's definitely not taking it upon herself to drive inside like she should be.
Going to have a foul committed. Good move down the baseline there. I think that was Haley Bryan going down the baseline, passes it, but she gets fouled before the opportunity for the layup there to Kaler.
Kenna Jordan coming in for the first time tonight.
Going to get a little time on the court. Oh, my, good thought, good play, inbounds play. Kaler just didn't finish and make the shot. In and out. Long three attempt. Rebound there by Kenna, but tied up by the Braves. However, possession error gives it to us, meaning the Paxton ladies.
And 1:44 left now in the third quarter.
Top of the key. Back over in the corner to Genesis. Michaela Kane in the ball game right now. Well, not sure exactly what that was, but didn't do us any good. Long shot there. Down with the rebound, Genesis Long off the Brave shot. Genesis is going to try to go inside with it. She gets racked around a little bit. Kenna Jordan just happens to be there, gets the rebound, and a good putback. Good job from Kenna. Long shot there. Rebound there by Perry. Perry going to take it the length. She doesn't really do a real good job on laying it up right there. I think she was anticipating the foul, Jake.
Yeah, I think she was too.
And normally it would be the case. Knocked away by the Bobcats. Braves will retain possession on the side. About a half a minute remaining in third quarter. 35-29 your score. And, Jake, you are keeping the scoreboard up, so I don't need to keep saying that, I guess. Well, Haley Bryan, somebody knocks it into her hands, so she'll get the credit for the rebound.
And Coach Norris just called for one shot.
Yeah. Haley Bryan with it. Haley's going to dribble it around, gets it over. Uh-oh, we're going to have a player down. Who is that down, Jake? That's Michaela.
Yeah, she hurt her knee.
Kane, she hurt her knee.
Bad,
her bad knee.
We're going to take a break, too. We'll be right with you after this message.
Yes,
JockJive.com.
Yep, that's Michaela's.
At Florella Health and Rehabilitation, our mission is in our name. After an accident, injury, or surgery, we provide a wide range of therapy to help people regain mobility, care for themselves, and remaster daily living skills, which allows them to return home sooner. No need to travel long distances either. Florella Health and Rehabilitation is close to home. If you need physical, speech, or occupational therapy, come back home to Florella Health and Rehabilitation. At Florella Health and Rehabilitation, our mission is in our name. After an accident, injury, or surgery, we provide.
Well, it looks like the doc's looking at it over there. The other Varnum's not playing any much. Well, we're back as Michaela Kane does come off the court. She's in a lot of pain, Jake. She's got that bad knee anyway, and so she's coming back.
Yeah, she's definitely done some more damage to that knee, it does appear.
There's pass going left and right and back to the right. Haley Bryan with it. Haley almost loses it. Maddie inside with it. No, well, wasn't a very good shot there. Here come the Braves. Drawing nothing. Rebound Braves. Battle with it. Passes inside. Stolen by, I guess Genesis took it away. Six-point lead. There's a shot there by Perry, and she drains another three. So it's a good thing Peyton's making the threes tonight. Nice rebound and a good put back there for Walton. That's Gillis. Being very patient right now, trying to work the ball around, and I agree with this now.
I would work off a minute every possession if I could, or more.
Yeah, indeed. I mean, they're not really contesting or pressing you.
No.
So why not?
Why force it?
Yeah, really.
We have a lead.
Just stay out there. So that was a dangerous pass right there, in fact. Long three miss. We're going to have foul called there on Maddie Varnum. Couple subs coming in. Williams coming back in for the Braves and Johnson.
5:55 left in the ball game.
Yeah. It's gotten slower, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's definitely slowed down.
Battle with it, and she has it stolen. Here comes Haley Bryan with it. Haley going to try to go inside. Genesis Long gets the rebound, and Genesis doesn't go back up with it. Finally, she decides to dribble around and go back. Gets her own rebound on the missed shots. Rather than go right back up with it on the first rebound, she dribbles outside and then turns and comes back in. I feel like she'd have gotten fouled the first try. Got a scramble down on the ground, and I'm sure we're going to have a jump ball called. We are, and it will be the Bobcats' ball. Last 10 seconds seems like a minute. Wow. A little pressure now. Boy, another scramble. Way outside. Battle's going to take the opportunity for the three and misses. Paxton comes down with it. A little quite lucky right there. We're going to have a foul on Battle.
That should put us in the bonus.
And indeed, it does.
And the best free throw shooter on the team is at the line.
Yes, indeed. And she does make the front end. And makes the second one. Well, but
the ball's going to go in. Why are you even worried about rebounding that? Have you not watched her all year?
Yeah, Coach Norris pretty upset for somebody stepping into the lane and
rightfully so.
Missed point. Yeah, he's had a point. Said, "Have you not been watching her shoot free throws all year?" And there really isn't any excuse for that when you got a good free throw shooter there.
Keep your dribble.
Didn't hurt us. All right, good job there from Haley. And inside there little ball movement there, goes inside to Kaler, and Kaler lays it in for two. That's a big 2 points right there. That puts us up to 10.
Back to a 10-point lead.
Yeah.
Matches the, it's going to be an offensive foul now as 10 just went right through
Peyton Perry.
Perry.
Knocked Perry down, which is not that hard to do probably. No. Peyton, a rather small.
This match is the largest lead of the night.
It's going to be a ridiculous turnover there. I mean, there's no reason for that kind of turnover. Genesis should have just taken the ball and went with it. Kaler Dixon forcing the turnover there off of the hands of number 23 for the Braves. That's Johnson. It was off of her fingertips. We're going to have Collinsworth coming back in and Johnson coming out. Also, we got Graham coming out and Sinclair going in. So we've got inbounds pass there. Genesis not taking, I guess, You can't throw it over the top, but why? Good job there from number 22, Danley. Haven't seen a whole lot of her tonight, but Danley's really a nice player. Kayla Dixon was mugged there, and there's a no call down on the end. Long shot missed. Down with the rebound, Maddie Varnum. So take your time right here, gals. Missed shot there from Kayla Dixon. And then Kayla turns around and fouls.
Got to do a better job.
Oh, indeed.
Of finishing on that end.
Yes, indeed. How many fouls do we have on
number 10 on their team? We're looking to see how many. I think she
Graham,
has 4.
Graham?
Yes. I think of 4.
Graham with the shot right there. Misses. Long 3 attempt. Genesis Long going to have a call. Tell you what, that guy, he just wants to be seen and heard, doesn't he?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, I tell you, well, the Braves just kind of throwing it around now. Burning a little clock. That's okay. That's nothing wrong with that as far as I'm concerned. There's a shot. Missed. Long shot there. Missed. Rebound when it doesn't hit anything. It's Peyton Perry. Peyton dribbles the ball down nicely. But now's the time really to slow it down. No point now. And now it looks like we're going to go to a 4 corners type offense. Genesis Long tries to go right, and looks like we're going to have a that's 5 fouls on Graham. Genesis Long shoots to front end, makes it. How was that? I guess that was a 1-and-1. 42-33. 43-33. 10-point lead. Genesis almost picks that one off. We're going to have a foul from Varnum. That's Maddie Varnum. So we're going to go to the line and shoot both teams, of course, in the 1-and-1. Well, no, we're not. They'll be on the next shot.
One.
They'll be 1-and-1. Sinclair with it. Goes inside. Gets it. Tied up there. Good job, Maddie Varnum, but she kind of handed it to her. That was an offering. Braves do come away with the arrow, however. Braves with the rebound. That's Danley with it. Kicks it back inside. Somehow another Dixon, Kaler that is, kind of wrestles it away from Battle. Or Johnson, I'm not sure who it was. Back and forth passes now, burn some clock. Don't get caught over, get trapped. Going to have a timeout call. Good timeout there from Coach Norris. We'll take a timeout as well. 1:38 remaining, 10-point lead, Lady Cats over the Braves, 43-33. We'll be right back.
Since 2007, Cancer Freeze has raised tens of thousands of dollars for those suffering from this disease. On the first Saturday in February, 6 more recipients will be blessed by your generosity. Don't miss Cancer Freeze 2018 on the shores of Lake Jackson. Since 2007, Cancer Freeze has raised tens of thousands of dollars for those suffering from this disease. On the first Saturday.
All right, we're back with about a minute and a half left here. Little pitch and catch here from the Paxton Bobcats right now. Inside, there's a easy. That's what you want to do right there. You want to lull them out front to try and steal the ball and then just pass it inside. And an easy layup there for Kaylor Dixon. Jump shot missed. Rebound there by Maddie Varnum. Less than a minute right here. Genesis with it, passes it way, almost picked off, and going to be our ball on the tie up. Well, Paxton will get it right back with 45.8 seconds. I'd say this one's probably in the books, Jake. We're up by 12 points.
I think we get this under 30, and we would be apt to say that.
You would hope we could burn off. Well, turnover. I thought so anyway, but maybe not. Peyton Perry with the steal, and let's see if she's going to be able to finish, and can't. Had it blocked. Long pass off the hands of a Brave. That's right. It was off the hands after Genesis Long touched it. Then Williams touched it and knocked it out of bounds. So it will be the Lady Cats ball with 20 seconds and pretty much all new players coming in. Well, Genesis Long and Haley Bryant still out there. Looks like we got Hall in now and Jordan and we're Brazil. I have a timeout call, and that's when Jake will. I think it's a 30-second. Let's see.
I'm gonna stay here.
It's a full timeout.
Oh well, I won't stay here. I'm gonna go. Right. We're gonna go take a break. We'll be back here in just a moment.
Okay.
TCB, we know we're not superheroes. Superheroes have powers. We give other people powers. Superheroes fly. We help you take off. Superheroes leap tall buildings. We help you make the leap. Actually, empowering local businesses makes our whole community super. Get the power and flexibility that only a local community bank can lend. Business banking with CCB Community Bank. Being the bank of empowerment makes us your bank of...
Well, the action is resumed here. 11 seconds remaining as Genesis Long takes it out of bounds, passes it inside the Hall, back to Genesis Long. Genesis is going to have a, let's see, we got another timeout call, I think. No, we got a foul called away from the ball on Brazil, I think.
No, it was on them. No, it was on. Oh,
it was on them. Okay, yeah.
Lady Braves.
Okay, I see. Genesis drops the free throw in. And makes the second one. Genesis perfect from the line. Just let them go right here. Well, that'll do it. 47-33 your score as the Paxton Lady Cats walk away with the win, and we'll be back in about probably 15, 20 minutes, Jake, for the second game. That will be the boys' game. Same, Braves plays the Bobcats. We'll be right back shortly.